Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Drawing with Michael. I am, of course, Michael. So today we're going to finish up the Parrot from the live stream that I started last week. Got interrupted. I worked on it for about an hour and 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into the drawing really quick, and then we're going to put you on time lapse as I wrap up the highlights, the composition, the rendering, and just the overall feeling of the illustration itself. So we're going to go ahead and shrink down my big head. Here's where we left off for the piece. Let's go ahead and shrink me down there, right there. Okay. So this is where we landed. I have not worked on the piece at all. So I started putting in some of the little highlights here and there of this piece. Still keeping things pretty rough. Working with my, here I'll show you the textured brush. This is the textured brush that I'm working with. If you guys are interested in this brush, it is a free brush. You can go to creatureartteacher.com. That is the home of a wonderful illustrator and artist by the name of Aaron Blaze. Some of you guys follow Aaron. And he's had a great success on YouTube and developing his school. And one of the things I think is really great about Aaron is his honesty and his transparency when it comes to the artistic side of his life. Obviously, you don't want to delve into somebody's personal life, but he's actually done that as well. And he gives you some insight as to who he is as a person, and I really respect that. But this particular brush is fantastic, and he uses it, or at least he used to, in a lot of his pieces. And he has used it in a lot of his pieces for a while. I've been watching Aaron for a while. I'm not plugging Aaron per se. I just think that he's a great resource for those artists and those budding artists out there that really want to get into the business. And you know, he's got a myriad of courses, and he's just really great for that reason. So what I'm doing right now is basically I'm going in and I'm putting in the finer details. Now, again, I'm not going in and rendering. I'm not going to sit here and do this, right? You know, and put a couple fur things here, and you know, here's a highlight here, and here's how the feathers separate. What I am, actually, that's pretty good. What I am going to do is I'm going to do, generally speaking, just some direction lines and some highlights on the feathers. And as I go through, what's going to end up happening is he'll start coming to life. It'll start coming to life. If, you know, I say that because ultimately what I'm trying to do with this piece is interject some life and some quality into this drawing. Even though it's loose, it still has that quality in rendering that I think, you know, I want to come across, you know, with this particular piece and doing. What else? Just having fun. It was a good weekend, except for the massive rainstorm that we experienced here in the mountains. What's great about living in the mountains is the fact that we're shielded by a lot of the really bad rainstorms. So if we do have a bad weather situation, and maybe there is a tornado warning, or not warning, but watch, it's very important that, you know, we adhere to, you know, what they say and do what they, you know, say we're supposed to do. Because, man, I remember a few years ago, there's a little park probably about 20 miles from here. And in that park it's an Airstream park. So a tornado or some type of microcell came down, and it just destroyed a quarter of a mile wide span of trees, and you could see it come down from the right-hand side. It crossed the road, and you could see the trees flattened, and you could see where it went up the mountain. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And it came this close this close to the Airstream park. So yeah, we had some significant weather over the past couple days. So hopefully, you know, everybody is safe, and you know, if there was any bad stuff happening, you know, that's just crummy overall. But, you know, we're not here to talk about weather. We're here to talk about artworks and drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on some time-lapse action. And I'm going to go ahead and start the rendering process. Like I said, I'm just going to go in and just put nuances here and there. You know, some reflected light down here, maybe some texture here and there. You know, like right here, you've got these two little indentations where his you know, at the top of his bottom jaw in the back comes around, and it really shows, you know, and accentuates that form. So anyway, enjoy the process. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel, the new things that I'm doing. I will be streaming. I would probably be putting out an announcement in the next, gosh, I'm still trying to learn the whole process of putting out an announcement on YouTube. I haven't quite landed yet, so bear with me as I learn the different ways of doing things on YouTube. You know, I'm going to try and stream on Facebook and on Twitch. And I'm going to try to stream from Procreate on my iPad. That's something that I think is you know, I need to do as well to show you guys how I work on Procreate. You know, I'm currently working on a children's book on Procreate, so I wanted to show you guys, you know, that whole process. So that being said, let's go ahead and put you guys on time lapse for a while. Sit back, enjoy, get a cup of coffee. Right? Go and get a cup of coffee, sit down. This is what I usually do when I watch a video. Sit down and just enjoy the process. Enjoy the, you know, the marks and how I go about rendering this particular bird. If you have any suggestions of what other animals that you would like to see me draw, I am, after all, at heart, an animal artist. I do a lot of character designs just because it's the nature of what I do. And in my business, you know, being a toy designer and an illustrator and, you know, whatever else, jack of all trades. But if you have a particular animal that you'd like to see me draw, please leave it in the comments. Let me know. I want this to be an interactive channel. I want you guys to have a voice. You know, I want you guys to be heard, per se. So grab that cup of coffee, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the process. We'll see you soon, guys. Hey, you guys, thanks for staying with me through this piece. Definitely stay tuned, like and subscribe if you like what you see. And as always, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time, guys.